This was more than just another stop on a tour. Amsterdam became a memorable experience. As the lights dimmed at the Johan Cruijff Arena, a silence enveloped the thousands gathered for the Grand National Tour. A low hum filled the air, resonating in the chest, signaling the arrival of something remarkable. The audience, a mix of locals and tourists, buzzed with excitement, their energy crackling like static before a storm. Suddenly, a spotlight broke through the darkness, revealing Kendrick Lamar at center stage, dressed in a denim jacket and jeans, his silhouette sharply defined against a massive LED backdrop showcasing cryptic images, palm trees, grainy film reels, and fleeting glimpses of Compton. The opening chords of Squabble Up rang out, and the arena erupted, a wave of sound crashing against the stage. Kendrick's powerful voice sliced through the noise, each lyric resonating deeply with the audience. This was more than just a concert. It was a moment, a blend of art, culture, and authentic human connection, unfolding on a crisp July night in 2025. Welcome to Celebrity Cookies, where the tea is always hot and the stories come with sprinkles of surprise. Make sure to subscribe, leave a comment with your take on the story. Kendrick moved purposefully, his steps almost ritualistic as he traversed the stage. His denim outfit caught the light, embodying a classic style with a bold flair that defined K. Effortless and self-assured. The crowd thrived on his energy, hands raised and voices joining in harmony with every word of Squabble Up, a song that has become an anthem for those who have fought for their place. The heavy bass reverberated through the arena, and Kendrick's delivery was sharp, each line hitting hard. He paused mid-verse, letting the crowd take over the hook, their voices rising in a unified roar. It was a reminder that this tour and this night were not just about him, they were about the audience. As the last notes of Squabble Up faded, the stage lights shifted, casting a warm amber glow on Kendrick. He smoothly transitioned into whacked-out murals, a track that vividly tells stories of struggle and triumph. The LED screens behind him sprang to life with abstract murals, vibrant colors, fragmented faces, and dreamlike graffiti tags. His performance was mesmerizing, his rhythm flowing through the beat like a storyteller by a campfire. The diverse and energetic Amsterdam crowd hung on his every word, swaying together. A group of fans near the front held up a handmade sign that read, "We feel you, KDOT," and he acknowledged them with a subtle nod, creating an intimate connection despite the vast venue. The atmosphere shifted dramatically when SZA took the stage, elegantly clad in a flowing black outfit that sparkled under the lights like liquid obsidian. The audience erupted into louder cheers as she joined Kendrick for 30 for 30, their undeniable chemistry on full display. Their voices harmonized beautifully, with SZA's soulful melodies intertwining with Kendrick's sharp verses. The song celebrated themes of loyalty and ambition, resembling a conversation between two titans, each motivating the other to achieve greater heights. The crowd was mesmerized. Some recorded the moment on their phones, while others were too absorbed in the experience to think about capturing it. A couple in the front row swayed together, eyes closed, as if the music had transported them to a private realm amid a sea of tens of thousands. SZA continued on stage, her captivating presence shining as she began Garden, Say It Like Dat. Her choreography was a perfect mix of fluidity and precision, with each movement reflecting the song's lush, introspective nature. The audience was spellbound, their cheers fading into a respectful hush as she hit the high notes. Kendrick watched from the side, beaming with pride, his smile visible even from the back of the venue. The stage design added to the experience. Soft green lights created a forest-like ambience, and digital vines twisted across the screens, enveloping the performance in a surreal atmosphere. Amsterdam was enchanted by her charm, and she acknowledged it with a warm smile. However, the night wasn't just about the headliners. The Grand National Tour's production was impressive in its own right. The expansive stage, featuring ramps and elevated platforms, allowed Kendrick and SZA to move dynamically, engaging different sections of the arena. Pyrotechnics highlighted key moments, sparks flew during the climax of DNA, and flames erupted with the opening notes of Humble. The sound system, an engineering marvel, delivered every lyric with crystal clarity from the deepest bass to the faintest ad-libs. Even the ushers couldn't resist the energy, with one caught on the jumbotron joyfully dancing during family ties, earning cheers that rival those for the performers. Kendrick returned solo for Euphoria, a song that has become a cultural sensation. The crowd's response was overwhelming, their voices drowning out the backing track as they rapped along in unison. Kendrick thrived on their energy, mixing intensity with playfulness. He ad-libbied, "Amsterdam, y'all cheesin' tonight," a nod to the local culture that sent the crowd into a frenzy. The song's themes of defiance and self-confidence resonated deeply, and as he delivered the final line, he leaped into the air, landing with a force that shook the stage. The audience mirrored his energy, jumping together as one, creating a unified wave of movement. The setlist took the audience on a journey through Kendrick's discography, with each song representing a distinct chapter in a larger narrative. "Hey Now" set a reflective mood, showcasing introspective lyrics and a minimalist setup, just Kendrick illuminated by a spotlight with a microphone. The crowd swayed, some waving lighters while others embraced, fully engaged in the moment. Next, Reincarnated, enthralled with its haunting production, complemented by visuals of stars and cosmic dust. Kendrick's delivery was raw and almost confessional as he explored themes of legacy and rebirth. The Amsterdam audience, known for their eclectic musical preferences, embraced the song's experimental vibe, their cheers reflecting their appreciation for his artistry. SZA returned for All the Stars, a duet that felt joyous. The stage transformed into a celestial display, with LED constellations twinkling above. Their voices blended beautifully, with SZA's ethereal tone balancing Kendrick's grounded intensity. The crowd joined in, their voices creating a warmth that cut through the cool night air. It was a moment of unity, showcasing music's power to bring people together. As the song wrapped up, Kendrick and SZA shared a brief, heartfelt embrace, eliciting a loud cheer from the audience. The night continued to impress. Mustard, the legendary producer, made a surprise appearance during TV Off, adding a West Coast vibe to the performance. The beat was powerful, and Kendrick's verses were fierce, each line hitting with precision. Mustard energized the crowd, his signature, Mustard, shout echoing throughout the arena. The atmosphere was electric, with fans in the pit moshing, and those in the stands dancing freely. Even the security guards were nodding along, caught up in the excitement. SZA's solo performance was a highlight as she delivered Rich Baby Daddy with charisma. Her bold choreography and effortless vocals captivated the audience, who sang along enthusiastically. The stage design matched the song's playful energy, featuring vibrant neon pinks and blues that pulsed with the rhythm. She then performed Scorsese Baby Daddy, a newer track that showcased her growth as an artist. Her movements were cinematic, each gesture telling part of a larger story. The already enchanted Amsterdam crowd fell further under her spell, their cheers resonating into the night. Kendrick's performance of Not Like Us was the standout moment of the night. The atmosphere in the arena was electric, with fans from the front to the back on their feet. The catchy beat, paired with Kendrick's dynamic delivery, turned the Johan Cruijff Arena into a grand celebration. The audience rapped along, creating a booming chorus, while the screen showcased black and white images of Compton and Amsterdam, linking these two distant cities through music. Kendrick moved energetically across the stage, beaming as he soaked in the crowd's admiration. Yet, the evening also included more subdued moments. During Gloria, Kendrick slowed things down, delivering gentle yet impactful vocals that contemplated faith and struggle. The audience listened intently, a rare moment of silence for a stadium concert, showing their respect. Similarly, All Right became a collective experience, resonating with its message of resilience. As Kendrick rapped, "We gon' be all right," the crowd joined in, their voices rising in a powerful display of unity. Some fans embraced, while others raised their fists in acknowledgement of shared challenges and aspirations. The final duet, Love, featuring SZA and Kendrick, highlighted their storytelling abilities. The stage was bathed in soft purples and blues, evoking a starry night. Their chemistry was evident as their voices blended to create a rich tapestry of longing and connection. The audience swayed, with couples embracing and others singing joyfully. This moment of vulnerability, contrasted with the night's earlier bravado, showcasing the emotional depth both artists bring to their performances. As the concert neared its end, Kendrick took a moment to connect with the audience. He spoke briefly, his voice warm and steady, thanking Amsterdam for its energy and support. He then surprised fans by stepping off the stage to sign vinyl records, shake hands, and take quick selfies, making the experience feel personal and acknowledging the fans who have supported him throughout his career. SZA joined him, laughing as she hugged a tearful fan. The crowd erupted in cheers as they returned to the stage for one final song. The encore featured Like That, an upbeat track that kept everyone energized. The powerful beat and flashing lights created a lively atmosphere as Kendrick and SZA exchanged verses with playful intensity. The crowd danced, jumped, and sang until their voices were hoarse, reluctant to let the night end. As the final notes faded, Kendrick and SZA stood together, hands raised, basking in the love from a city that has given them so much. The Johan Cruijff Arena in Amsterdam buzzed with excitement as the lights illuminated the venue, with fans reluctant to leave the captivating ambience. The Grand National Tour delivered an evening brimming with high energy, deep emotions, and unforgettable moments. Kendrick Lamar and SZA did more than just perform. They created a space where thousands felt seen, heard, and alive. As the crowd spilled into the streets, their voices echoing the lyrics, it was clear that this was a night that would remain etched in Amsterdam's memory. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this situation, so please share your opinions in the comments. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications to stay updated on this story.